remporté 23 prix jusqu'à présent. Il n'en reste que 2, mais non les moindres.
So we've been through 23 categories, but we're not quite finished. There's 2 more honors to present tonight. We would like to call to the stage Paul Simin and Francois Cardinal to present first a special recognition citation and then to name Journalist of the Year.
Nous invitons sur la scène Paul Simin et François Cardinal pour présenter d'abord une distinction spéciale et ensuite pour dévoiler le ou la journaliste de l'année.
So this is the first year that we present a special recognition citation. It's designed to recognize exceptional journalism that doesn't necessarily fit our pre-existing categories. Maybe the topic wasn't right, or maybe it was created by an organization that was otherwise ineligible.
C'est la première année, on vous le disait tout à l'heure, que nous présentons une mention spéciale de reconnaissance. Elle vise à reconnaître un travail de journalisme exceptionnel qui ne cadre pas nécessairement avec nos catégories, soit en raison du sujet, soit parce que l'organisation concernée n'était pas admissible. Nous sommes très fiers ce soir de présenter notre premier lauréat.
And we are proud to introduce our first citation winner.
Room up front. Photojournalism in Canada has historically been dominated by white men. But in order for the industry to better represent the country it covers, photographers from non-traditional backgrounds need support to break through. The team behind Room Up Front recognized that and decided to do something about it. The result? A volunteer-run initiative that seeks to combat long-standing inequality in the Canadian photojournalism community through identifying young BIPOC talent and providing them with training, guidance, and support. Mentors include some of the best photographers and photo editors in Canada, while mentees have had their work published in the Globe and Mail, the Narwhal, the Winnipeg Free Press, and the Canadian Press. Judges were impressed by the fact volunteers were able to recognize a problem within the industry and act on it, turning a concept into concrete and sustained action. It has legs, and it's going to last, and it's going to continue, they said, and we're going to see the benefit of that moving forward. Here's what some of the young journalists say.
It was when I did kind of see people who looked like me who were working that kind of inspired and convinced me that I could even do this.
I think a program like this is important because it gives us the opportunity to bring awareness to a variety of stories. It gives us the opportunity to give different perspectives on current events and helps us to bring visibility to parts of our communities that might have been underrepresented.
This opportunity is important to me because we have so many important stories that need to be told from the Indigenous perspective. And I would just like to extend my gratitude for this opportunity and by saying thank you.
So having this program would allow for that change that we all want to see, not only in media, but in the world.
As Black, Indigenous, racialized folks, we have so many amazing, beautiful, powerful stories to share with one another. And through photography, that allows us to use that as a platform to amplify other people's voices.
One reason I think that this program is really important for us, and the reason that I'm really excited about it, is to develop a community and a network of other photographers from minority groups across the country. Sometimes it can feel really lonely, but this program gives us the chance to kind of all come together and connect and to build a really sweet community moving forward.
Bravo à Jimmy John, Executive Director, Room Up Front.
Thank you. It's an honor to be here. I'm just going to talk quickly about my motive. In 2018, my son William and I went on an assignment together. It was a story for Liz at McLean's. He was not yet 3, but he had his own little camera kit, Canon G7. I was looking for big mansions in Dunbar. I think his theme was the big cats of Dunbar. Then the summer before the pandemic, after one of our photo walks where he would take portraits of people with his instant film camera and hand them out, the delight in the faces of these people with his tiny little fingers, looking at them shouting, "Say cheese." It was during one of these walks that he asked me if he can be a news photographer one day. Hell no, it's too hard. There's no room for you. It would be almost impossible, and even harder because of the color of your skin. It's what I wanted to say. In Canada, currently, there's only about 8 or 9% of photojournalists actively working that are BIPOC. But then came people like this, then came Room, and there was a glimmer of hope. And in the summer of 2020, fellow photographers stood together to form Room Up Front. Solana Kane, Justin Tang, Pat Kane, Brianna Roy, Shelby Lisk, Amber Bracken, Christopher Katzroff, Luna, Carlos Osorio. In the second year, more mentors volunteered their times, including 2 mentees from the previous year who became mentors. Leah Hennel, Jelani Morgan, Merle Robillard, Fred Lum, Alicia Winter, Jessica Lee, Azeen Ghaffari, Josh Su. And a huge thanks to our allies who never made us feel like we had to be grateful, but they treated us as partners. So thank you to the Globe and Mail, the Narwhal, the Toronto Raptors Group, and United Photographers of Canada. You know, we've had a crazy last 3 years covering so many tragedies, and many of these happen in traditionally marginalized communities. So what if one day, when a story breaks in one of these communities, when they hear that door knock from the press and open it, they see someone that looks like them, has shared experiences and understanding. People with diverse experiences and ways of seeing can only help strengthen our newsrooms. We are hopeful. So yes, William, if you are passionate about it, yes, you can be a news photographer one day.